I'm a little bit ashamed to say that having been born in London and lived in London my whole life, I have yet to pay a visit to the Tower of London, home of the ravens and the special beefeater that looks after them, the Raven Master. One of the things the Tower of London is perhaps most famous for is housing the crown jewels, the special regalia worn by British monarchs at the rather splendid coronation. The Royal Mint is producing over a period a 4-coin set detailing aspects of the Tower of London. The coin that we're going to look at today is the absolutely magnificent St Edward's crown made in 1661 for Charles II. And this weighs an absolute ton, 4.9 pounds, made out of 22 carat gold, 444 precious and semi-precious stones. And that perhaps partially explains why it wasn't really used from 1689 up to George V's coronation in 1911. But even when it is used, it's replaced very, very quickly by the much, much lighter imperial state crown, which is the one that is commonly seen worn after the coronation by the monarch and also used for the state opening of Parliament. So you can see here a delivery that we've had from Coin Connection, and it's a rather magnificently packaged coin in a very large box, which if you know Royal Mint box sizes, you'll know signifies something extremely special, rare and unusual. I do always love receiving these beautifully wrapped coins from Coin Connection, and wouldn't it be amazing if the Royal Mint packaged their coins as well as this? You know, it's like it's Christmas or my birthday or something like that. But in case you're getting excited, it's probably useful to know that only gold coins are wrapped with the pink wrapping and Coin Connection ceremonial pink ribbon. So let's open the bow and take a look at what is inside. So just to remind you, you may have seen one of these similar coins arrive a while back. That was the first in the Tower of London collection. And the one that you're going to see here today is the second in the collection. So it's gradually materializing and appearing from the Royal Mint, and they quite often do this. They quite often have a series of 3 or 4 coins that they release over a period of time. And over the Royal Mint website, if you're buying from the Royal Mint rather than Coin Connection, you can actually reserve a series, reserve everyone in the series. But of course you can also do the same thing with the Coin Connection, which is a little bit cheaper than the Royal Mint for these particular type of releases. So worth paying a visit there first. And even cheaper, 2% cheaper, of course, if you use the special voucher code that you find on a lot of my videos. So very nicely packaged item. It's in a kind of packaging the Royal Mint reserve for their luxury items. You can see here extra protection for the wooden box. It's nicely done, and as befitting a coin that is the price of this particular coin. It's no secret how much this coin costs. If you look on the Royal Mint website, you'll find that this coin is pretty close to £9,000. I think it's about just under £9,000, 8,900 or 8,500, something like that. And part of the reason why is that it is a very restricted, limited mintage edition coin. Part of the reason why is that it contains 5 ounces of pure gold. And there you have it. The Tower of London, St Edward's crown, number 2 in the series, 5 ounces of proof gold, And it's interesting actually when you look at it. I mean, it weighs heavily in your hand, obviously, because it's a great big chunk of gold. The gold planchet, as you'll see, is a very goldy colour gold, and you'll see when you see the smaller £5 denomination version of this at the end of this video, you'll see the difference in size between the two, and you'll see the copper colour coming out of the smaller coin. But you can see here the maximum permitted coin mintage is 45. They may not sell all 45, they may sell out, they may not do, it may have a smaller mintage than 45, and there are 35 of those that are in one of these presentation boxes. I'm assuming that they're reserving 10 of them in some way of each one, and maybe they're going to do some kind of super box, I don't know, or maybe they've done a grading kind of deal with one of the grading companies. It's difficult to know at this stage exactly why the difference between the 45 maximum mintage and the 35 presentation mintage. And that's always something to watch out for with Royal Mint coins, to see what the maximum permitted mintage is. So pretty amazing coin. Not a coin that unfortunately everybody is going to have on their shopping list. But it is a coin that, well, I mean, clearly it is a coin that not everybody is going to go after, but a lot of people are interested in this coin. And one of the nice things about it is it's a limited set to 4 coins, so you haven't got to wait a long time to pick up the set. And the arch, the Tower of London kind of archway that you can see there to the left of the crown, makes a pattern on all 4 coins. So to be able to see the pattern, you need to have obviously 4 coins, and what better way of doing it than having 4 5-ounce gold coins making 20 ounces of solid gold at the end of the day. So not for everybody, but for a select and elite group of collectors, certainly. So before we take a look at the smaller coin, let's hear from Coin Connection. The month of May is going to be a pretty big month for new coins, so why not use the special code for May, valid until the 31st of May, and the code is Larry. The code is Larry. Valid at thecoinconnection.co.uk. So I mentioned before that this coin is part of a series, and before we take a look at the smaller coin, let's take a look at the others in the series of 4 coins, and you can see what I mean about the different frame of tower around the outside of them. So the first one has already been out for a while, and that's the Raven, and you'll find a video on that in my stack of YouTube videos previously, because we've had the same kind of video for the Raven when the 5-ounce Raven arrived. We're now coming to number 2 in the Tower of London collection, the St Edward's Crown, which, although it does date from Charles II period, it has been remodelled and restyled, and a lot of that was done in the Baroque period, where it was given a kind of slightly more ornate look. The third in the series is due in June 2019, and that's the Yeomen Warders, or Beefeaters as they are known, who guard the Tower of London. And that one should be quite a popular one, maybe the most popular of the 4. And then the final one will be out in August 2019, which will be relating to the ceremony of the keys. So then there'll be 4 coins will be issued. You'll be able to also buy boxes that hold the 4 coins as well. So to get us to the end of this video, let's take a little mini-me moment and open another little package that's arrived. And you're in for a treat, because you really don't see these coins often together. It's pretty unusual. So let's take advantage of the fortune that has come my way in having these coins available to me to unbox and submitted for grading. So I should say these coins are not my coins, but I am being permitted to unbox them. for you, and they will be sent for grading to NGC. And the last two that I sent for grading, you may have seen in a video, and they came back, both got 70s. So I'm hoping for the same kind of luck this time in going for 70s on these two coins. And over the next few months you should see the other two coins in the series also arrive, and I'll be doing another catch-up video on those as well. So the box is not quite as ornate for the smaller coin. So this is a £5 gold proof coin. £5 gold proof coin. It weighs just under 40 grams in weight, so about 1.17 ounces of gold compared to 5 ounces of gold. This time maximum coin mintage 385, limited edition presentation 325. So there's a few extras floating around the place for various reasons over the coins that are presented in this particular format. So exactly the same design on the smaller coin, and as I said before, its planchet is a little bit more coppery, and you'll see when I hold them side by side that this one is a little bit more kind of coppery colour, and the 5 ounce one is a little bit kind of yellower. So both absolutely lovely coins. This one retail price is round about £1,900. So there's quite a big premium attached to these coins, but they are fairly limited mintage as well, and they do make incredibly nice collector's items, and I know a lot of people really do like to hold these coins, and in terms of being produced beautifully by the mint. Well, look at this. I mean, look, this is just a pretty good handful. So, you know, 6.17 ounces of gold in my hand at the moment, and I mean, you see just how big that big one is compared to the other one, and you don't see that very easily when you're holding it on its own and not in proportion to anything else. So denominations: £5 denomination for the little one, £10 denomination for the big one. I can't help thinking they should really make it, you know, £500 denomination as opposed to £5. Give it you know, a big blast. But you can actually buy a coin even bigger than this one. They also do have in the range a 1 kilogram coin. I haven't had one of those in for grading, and it's probably about £40,000 or something like that, made to order, and maybe one day I'll be able to handle one of those. So I hope you like this video on the Tower of London series from the Royal Mint, from the Coin Connection. Please like, if you do like, please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and above everything else, let me have your comments as usual underneath.